And I'm looking at a sea of men here who've forgotten what it means to be men. I mean, Owen, little wonder Mr. Floppy calls. Richard hiding in his shed in the park. You dressing up as a fucking maid for Debbie's enjoyment, Steve. Milo and James. Because if we're going to understand what it means to be men and women, why human nature is in this permanent state of contradiction, let's look at some very old symbols for male and female, the ancient story of who we are, of what humanity is, the ancient symbols for male and female. And they are, of course, little circles, aren't they? Little circles. And I know, personally, before I go any further with this symbolism stuff, personally, I don't really believe in symbolism. As far as I'm concerned, nothing is symbolic of anything, right? Apart from road signs, right? Which are supposed to be, aren't they? Road sign saying Hammersmith 2 miles means Hammersmith is 2 miles from here, right? It doesn't mean I have unresolved issues with my father. It just means Hammersmith's that way. Right, the Eiffel Tower is not symbolic of anything. The Eiffel Tower is not some Gallic phallic symbol displaying French virility to the rest of the world. No. If it symbolises one thing, the Eiffel Tower, it symbolises the fact the French had a load of metal lying around at one point and didn't have the nous to build a battleship. If they had, it'd be at the bottom of the ocean right now. This pint I'm holding in my hand, which is the 15th of the day, this pint does not symbolise the gallons of anaesthetic I have to pour into the black heart of my soul that's been shattered by the fact I haven't seen my boy for 9 years. No. It's just a pint. Yeah? If it stands for anything, it's my endless struggle against metric. But the point is, the symbols for male and female are those circles. The symbol for male is that little circle with an arrow on it. Innit? An arrow sticking up, pointing away from the spherical object, Maria. An arrow pointing up, like that. Stood up like that. Not like that, not like that, Owen. An arrow, pointing, not a broken arrow, standing proud. Erect if you want, Maria. Yeah, standing up like that. Standing up like that, because men are arrows, that's what we are, we're arrows. Yeah, we're arrows with power, decision, force, destiny, courage, energy, going into things. With any luck. Men are arrows. What are you, gentlemen? Arrows. Yeah. What are you? Arrows. Yeah. Reclaim that. Yeah. Men are arrows. And the ancient symbol for women, of course, is a little circle with a cross on it. Because women are cross. Hey.